hope you're doing great today. My husband, also known as Papa, picked up a little hitchhiker on the way home named Amelia. She wanted to come up Grammy and Papa's. So if you hear anything in the background, that's what it is, my little granddaughter playing in her playroom. But anyway, today I'm going to be sharing a little quick recipe with you, and I hope you'll come along with me and watch. The ingredients you're going to need, and I will leave all my recipes are in the description boxes of my videos. And if you haven't subscribed, I strongly encourage you to. I have a lot of awesome videos and a lot of great videos planned coming up too in the next couple weeks. But it's ham and cheese sliders. You're going to need the King's Hawaiian rolls in the buttery rolls, not the sweet rolls. About a half a pound of lunch meat of your choice. I got the Black Forest ham, and then I also got some thin sliced provolone cheese. You're going to need a stick of butter melted, which I'll do that here in a second. I'm going to be using sesame seeds and some poppy seeds, and then some garlic and herb seasoning. Also some mayonnaise. So stay with me, and I hope you enjoy this recipe. First thing I'm going to do is melt my stick of butter in the microwave. You may have noticed my shirt I'm wearing. It's from Hercules Candy Company, and it's in New York. I started watching this family on YouTube during the pandemic, and they were just a mom and pop shop, which they still are, but they had been working out of their home, and their candy company had been around for over 100 years, and it basically had dwindled down to them working out of their home. And they still put out a pretty good lot of business, but it was just a husband and wife team doing it. And their son started making YouTube videos and posting during the pandemic. And they got such a large following that they're now huge, and they've expanded. When I say huge, they've probably got, I would say, maybe 10 employees now, which is huge for a mom and pop shop. But the candy is delicious, and it's homemade. Everything's made by hand, and it's awesome. And I just really enjoy watching the family too. It's mostly about them more than it is the candy. But for my Mother's Day gift, my husband got me the t-shirt from there and a gift box of their assorted chocolates, which I'd had some of their candies before, and it's really good. So I encourage you to try that out, and I'll link their YouTube channel below. Hercules Candy Company. Try it out. Okay, I'm going to take a 9x13 glass pan. You can use any type of pan you want, but I'm using a 9x13. I'm going to take some of my melted butter, and I'm going to brush the bottom of the pan with it just to give it a little bit of that buttery taste. And it'll also cause the crust to be a little bit crispy. Doesn't take much. Now I'm going to take a serrated bread knife, and I'm going to cut my Hawaiian butter rolls in half. So let me move this over here. Did you see that? Okay. I've got my rolls right here, and I'm going to cut them in half. All right. You're not going to be able to see my head right now, but you can see what I'm doing, and that's the most important thing right now. So here's my pan that I buttered. Here's my Hawaiian sweet rolls. I'm taking a serrated bread knife, and we're just going to cut those in half. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We're not the food police or anything. And this is just a Friday night easy dinner that I'm fixing for my husband and I. He may want something more hearty, but this is what we're having. Flip the top over. My hands are clean. And I'm going to just take the bottom of this and set it down in top of my 9x13 pan, like this. Okay. I'm then going to take my mayo. Get a different one to spread it out with here. I'll get mayo and just spread a little bit of that on the bottom. If you don't like mayo, you don't have to use it. also going to use a little bit of stone ground mustard. I forgot. And if you want to, you can mix your mustard and mayonnaise and your seasoning together if you want to. You don't have to. Okay. And now I'm going to put a little bit of our garlic herb seasoning in it, just to taste, however you want there. And just stir it up a little. And I'll show you, I'm going to use this same brush that I used for the butter to brush this on, and you just brush it on as thick or as thin as you like. And if you don't like mustard, you don't have to put it on there, and if you do, you can. That's what's good about cooking from home too. You can make what you want, make it how you want, make it what tastes good to you and your family. And you know, that's just the way it is. All right. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, I told them to shave this Black Forest ham so it's really thinly sliced. And I'm just going to take it off in bunches and put like a little bunch on each one of my little squares on the bottom of them. And if, you know, it don't have to be perfect. You can put more on some. You can put less on some. It's just however you want to do it. I actually think I put too much on that one there. Take a little bit of this off here. Sometimes I put too much on some and not enough on others. It's just whatever you want to do and how you want to do it. All right. Let's see. Okay. See how I done that? All right. Now I'm going to take my thinly sliced provolone cheese. And I am going to just lay that right over top. And I'm going to have some extra slices as well. Let's see. Let me do one more right in the middle. Okay. Because we don't want it to dry out, and we want it to all be covered, the meat to be covered as much as possible. Okay. See, like that? All right, now I'm going to take my butter Hawaiian rolls and just place them right back on top like that. We're going to take our melted butter, stir it up, and let's just drizzle these. Yum. What wouldn't taste good in melted butter? Anything would, wouldn't it? So we're just drenching all that in melted butter. Not, you know, drowning it, but got it pretty good covered. All right, let's make sure our buns are on there good. Okay, now we're going to take our sesame seeds and just sprinkle a little bit on them. This would be really good for a Super Bowl snack or a football game or any sporting event, a New Year's party or anything. Then we'll take some poppy seeds and just sprinkle a little bit of them on there as well. Okay. I'm going to wrap this up so that the bread don't dry out with foil. And I'm going to bake it in a 350 oven for 20 minutes, and then I'll check it. And then we'll uncover it if it's all melted good and bake it an additional 10 minutes. Okay? So, I'll meet you back here in about 20 minutes. Okay, YouTube family, I'm back. And we left it in there for 20 minutes. We're going to take the cover off. And we're going to put it in there for an additional probably 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes until the tops are browned a little. forgot to let you all taste one of my ham and cheese sliders, or I'm going to taste it and tell you how good it is. I've made it before, but forgot to film it because I had company and I was in a hurry to feed them something. So I'm going to get my husband out a few here. They smell really, really good. Look at them. Don't that look yummy? They're so pretty too. That would be a good recipe to take to someone's house as well. Look at that cheese. Just so gooey and yummy. All right, I'm gonna try a bite. I'm not that hungry right now, but I'm gonna try a bite for you all, okay? All right. Here we go, just a minute. This looks so good, look at that. See it smoking still? So good. The ham and cheese is delicious alone, but then these rolls are so buttery. Then you add that mayonnaise with the garlic herb dressing and the Dijon mustard and put it on there. And then the butter on top with the poppy seeds and sesame seeds. It's good. I can't remember if I ended this video. If I didn't, give it a thumbs up and give it a try because it's so delicious. I think I did end it. Give it a try. It's great. See you soon. Bye.